This past week, Jagex released a social expansion for woodcutting called Forestry, The Way of the Forester. And I ain't talking about Subaru. Without boring you with all the details, long story short, they want to bring social events and more social skilling like how the game used to be in the good era of RuneScape. We are going to go through these changes together really quick to get you on your way back to the forest. First, they've included 4 events, which are Rising Roots, Struggling Sapling, the Leprechaun, and the Pollinating Bees. To me, the only ones you really need to do are the Rising Roots and the Struggling Sapling. The other 2 are just a waste of time. The Leprechaun, you're usually near a bank regardless of where you're at cutting trees. Only rarely do you find yourself not near a bank, and that's when it's handy. But if you're like in Sears Village in the yew trees or the magic trees, you're just like a couple clicks away from the bank. You really don't need the Leprechaun. And the bees, they just don't give as much value anima infused bark as the Rising Root to the Struggling Sapling. It does give you XP, but it's nearly not enough as what you would get usually. And honestly, I just chop wood if it's happening. I don't really click off of it. So the second main thing they changed is trees are now on a timer. I see a lot of people hanging around yew and magic trees. If you can cut magic trees, I don't see why you would cut yew unless for fletching and or crafting. Get those yew shields going. Magic is more XP though. Magic has 250 compared to a yew, which is 175. And magic at the time of recording this is 928 per log at the GE, and yew is around 292 per log. And honestly, the time it took me to get a full inventory of magic logs was about 18 minutes, but I also had 2 events happen in that span, and I was a whore for those, so I clicked off the tree. So it probably was a little lower than 18 minutes, but you have to get lucky with people's clicking, so you know you have to deal with that. But other than that, I really don't see why you would go anywhere else than magic and yew trees. But now to the main focus. To even start this, you got to go to the Friendly Forester either at Sears Village or Draenor Village. I went to Sears because I usually just hang around Camelot just because it has really everything I need. And you pay 120 coins for your forestry kit, which it holds a bit of everything you need for this expansion. The main one is the anima infused bark, as I said earlier. It's the currency to buy stuff. Like it just, you have to get it, and that's the only way you can really buy stuff from the Friendly Forester. I honestly think everything on this list isn't that important. You just want to look at the infused bark and the leaves you may pick up from cutting trees. Future expansion will include the leaves for making tea, and that will help you cut trees. But really, I'd focus on just the lumberjack outfit because it gives you a different 0% boost per outfit you have. And if you get the full set, it's a plus 0.5% XP boost. So with that being said, go out there, cut some trees, look fly doing it, and I'll see you guys in the next update. Hope you guys enjoyed this.